Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
Donald Trump, just last week, he confirmed to the National Review that he is again considering a run in 2016.
Do it. Do it. Look at me. Do it. I will personally write you a campaign check now on behalf of this country, which does not want you to be president, but which badly wants you to run.
Well, I don't think it's likely that Donald Trump will be the nominee.
He is not going to be the nominee.
But he's not going to be the nominee, Chuck.
Donald Trump, who is not going to be the nominee.
Donald Trump is not going to be the Republican nominee.
Donald Trump is not getting to 1237.
He might get to 1,237. Realistically, I wouldn't bet $1 on it.
He might be leading the Republican ticket next. I know you don't believe that, but I want to go on.
And which Republican candidate has the best chance of winning the general election?
Of the declared ones right now, Donald Trump. Let's start with Donald Trump, shall we?
Donald Trump is hitting the campaign trail.
But this time, Donald Trump actually made it official.
I am officially running.
Now the media has to decide whether to treat Trump as a legitimate contender or a wacky sideshow.
And people said from the beginning he's not really going to run. He's just doing this for publicity.
Oh, he's not really running. He's not actually filing.
Donald Trump is really just running for the attention. He's not really a serious candidate at all.
Look, the guy's a gifted politician, but he's not a serious candidate.
Do you believe that Trump is a serious candidate?
Why on earth would we be considering him as a serious presidential candidate?
It's fine. He's not going to win anything. It's fine.
But even after all this bluster and boorishness,
Donald, you're not going to be able to insult your way to the presidency.
he still leads the national legitimate polls.
Donald Trump is having his moment. Whether he has staying power is to be doubted.
Well, I think America's about done with him.
I think this is going to be the beginning of the end of Donald Trump.
The pundits say, forget about these numbers. We know what's going to happen, and Trump won't win.
Well, I don't think it's likely that Donald Trump will be the nominee.
I don't think he's going to be the Republican nominee or the president of the United States.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
Trump is not going to be president, and he's not going to be our nominee.
Donald Trump's not going to be the nominee.
He's not going to be the nominee, Chuck.
Question is, can the Republican Party actually knock Trump down?
Republican leaders map strategy to derail Donald Trump. Special interest groups are investing millions in negative ads.
The Republican establishment has been running scared as Trump gains and gains some more in the polls.
I think some people are starting to be concerned because they keep waiting for this drop in the polls.
It's not going to happen.
Donald Trump is the projected winner of the New Hampshire primary.
CNN projects Donald Trump will win the South Carolina primary.
Donald Trump will be the winner.
Donald Trump will comfortably win.
Trump has got momentum. It's real.
Trump will finish well ahead.
Donald Trump will have won.
Trump's wins were sweeping.
Can anyone stop Donald Trump?
Is there anything that can stop Donald Trump?
Is he stoppable? Is he unstoppable? The media is pumping him up as some sort of unstoppable force.
If at the beginning of this campaign you had bet on this scenario, you should quit your job and turn your attention to the stock market.
We win in Indiana. It's over with, folks. It's over with.
It's going to be okay. Just take a deep breath of water and say the words out loud. President Trump.
Fox News can now project that Donald Trump will beat Texas Senator.
Donald Trump has reached the number of delegates
Needed to clinch the Republican nomination
For president.
I'm so honored.
for Ted Cruz.
How worried should the world be about a President Trump?
I am beginning to believe.
A lot of people have laughed at me over the years. Now they're not laughing so much, I'll tell you.
President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
So right now we have Hillary's about a 75 or an 80% favorite. We have different versions of the forecast you can look at.
The poll has Hillary Clinton up by double digits nationally, 12 points, 50 to 38, a four-way race.
Clinton leading in Florida, Clinton leading in North Carolina, Clinton leading in Ohio, Clinton leading in Nevada. I could go on and on and on.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump. That's not going to happen.
Donald Trump will not become president!
He's not going to be president. He is not, Donald Trump is not going to be president of the United States.
take it to the bank.
Okay.
I guarantee it.
All right, all right.
I think if he becomes the president, he'll make it great because the states is already great.
I think that man will be president of the United States right about the time that spaceships come down filled with dinosaurs and red capes.
On that note, Tom,
Take it from me. How about that?
Cheers, Tom.
So when you stand and deliver that State of the Union address, in no part of your mind or brain can you imagine Donald Trump standing up one day and delivering a State of the Union address?
Well, I can imagine it in a Saturday night skit. I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
He will never be president of the United States.
And so, right now, Mr. Trump, to answer your call for political honesty, I just want to say, you're not going to be president, all right? But come on, buddy. All, let's say, cow poo-poo aside, there is zero chance we'll be seeing you being sworn in on the Capitol steps with your hand on a giant golden Bible.
I'll make a prediction, though, for you. And I don't really get into predictions much, but this one I'll go way out on a limb. Donald Trump will never, ever be president of the United States. That Trump should not be in this race. He's an absurdity. He is a travesty.
Donald Trump will never be elected president of the United States.
Donald Trump is a here today, gone tomorrow candidate for president of the United States. Donald Trump is not going to be president of the United States. Ever respectful of the fact that the people have not voted, he's not going to be president of the United States.
Let's be clear. Donald Trump will lose the election.
I mean, he had a really good chance to be different and really have a chance to change things, but he doesn't do the work. He's lazy.
We talk about him every day, and we continuously bash him.
He's not going to be the president. Don't worry about it.
Exactly.
This will be a wake-up call to the Republican Party. Despite Boris thinking that Donald Trump could win New York, like this, the presidential race is over.
Could I just cut through? I have one thing to say, one thing only, and that is that this race is over. Tomorrow morning, the money will dry up. The Republicans will start to hide. Trump has no place to go. This race, effectively, as of tonight, is no longer a presidential race.
I believe Mr. Trump will not be president. I don't think he'll end up being president of the United States.
Will he win the general election?
I don't believe so, no.
I don't think there's any way that Donald Trump gets elected president of the United States.
Tomorrow night, I think when Hillary Clinton wins, that Donald Trump will have lost this election from the very first day he announced.
Donald Trump will have been kept from the White House by a big, beautiful brown wall.
Clinton has 274 in the lean Republican or solid Republican, so something has to flip.
Kentucky, where Fox News can project that Donald Trump will prevail, picking up 8 electoral votes. Trump will also win Indiana.
If he could get a North Carolina, that would be huge.
Donald Trump has won the state of North Carolina.
Donald Trump will carry the state of North Carolina.
But if he loses Florida, it's over.
Donald Trump will win the state of Florida.
Donald Trump will carry the state of Florida. Donald Trump will take Ohio.
He has won Florida, North Carolina, and Ohio. Hillary Clinton's lead over Donald Trump has dwindled. Iowa will go to Donald Trump.
He would have to pick off either Pennsylvania or Michigan or Wisconsin.
Pennsylvania has just been called for Donald Trump.
Something has to flip.
Donald Trump has won the state of Wisconsin.
Long faces at this viewing party here.
Pennsylvania, this really just wiped away Clinton's chances of reaching the White House.
We have a major projection right now. Donald Trump will take Ohio. And CNN projects Donald Trump will carry the state of Florida. Huge win for Donald Trump. Donald Trump, we project, will win in Kentucky, in Indiana, with its 11 electoral votes. West Virginia, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Mississippi, South Carolina, Alabama, North Dakota, with its 3 electoral votes, and South Dakota, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, the state of Montana, North Carolina, Georgia, Iowa, Utah, Wisconsin, Arizona, Kansas with its 6 electoral votes, Nebraska with its 5 electoral votes, and Wyoming with its 3 electoral votes.
The crowd has been waiting for the last 45 minutes for that call.
Wolf, the scene here is so different than it was a few hours ago.
Hillary Clinton conceded on the phone.
Donald Trump, elected president of the United States.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Complicated business.
Donald Trump will win the state of Florida.
Estos de acá principalmente, que es en donde está más fuerte la competencia, y suma estos estados donde ella tiene una fortaleza importante.
It's not like she needs one. You know, she has to overcome big deficits in all of those states. So, you know, I think the average
Guys, deficits like this have been overcome before.
Donald J. Trump will be the president of the Republic.
If Donald Trump wins Wisconsin and Arizona, that puts him at 269, not 270.
Well, Hillary Clinton does have a lead right now in Pennsylvania. We also America always will race that's outstanding right now.
That I'm aware of that nailed it, perhaps, I want to stay in my lane because it's not over yet, is that USC LA Times Dornsife survey, which...
It's a Republican district. That doesn't mean it goes Republican for president, but that's the way we thought it was going to go. And so we're looking right now as to votes. We don't know yet. We've still got a lot of votes to count.
Steve, Donald Trump, of course, himself, and others that were with him to the end of the night.